This lesson is on the order of operations. The phrase order of operations means calculating expressions in a certain order. So if you were to see an expression like this, in this example, order of operations would help you decide what you should calculate first. Now what's generally used is PEMDAS, which stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplications, divisions, additions, and subtractions. What I'd like to point out is that multiplications and divisions can sometimes be confusing because people believe that multiplication should come before division as far as what you calculate. But that's not true. If all you have left is multiplications and divisions, you just calculate from left to right. And the same rule goes for additions and subtractions. So let's try this example right here. Because parentheses is the first thing on our list, we're going to calculate what is inside these parentheses first. So 7 plus 3 is 10. So I'm going to rewrite everything except for the part that I calculate. I will change this to 10. The next thing that we're to calculate are exponents. The exponent that we have is over here, the 4 squared, which would be 16. So again, I rewrite everything except for the part which I calculate, which becomes 16. Next, we look at any multiplications and divisions. Here I see a multiplication, and here I see division. So I'll rewrite the 3 plus 4 times 5 is 20. I'm going to bring down this subtraction sign. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and then rewrite the plus 10 minus 16. Lastly, we have additions and subtractions. We work it out from left to right. So the first thing on the left would be the 3 plus 20. That would be 23. Next, we would calculate the 23 minus 3, which would be 20. Then 20 plus 10. Then finally 30 minus 16. The answer would be 14. Now you'll notice up here that I had mentioned grouping symbols, so I'd like to discuss that next. Now we've already looked at parentheses as one type of grouping symbol. The other one is fraction bars. We'll discuss that in a second. Parentheses come in 3 different forms, sometimes as these brackets or these brackets. Regardless of what you're looking at, you always calculate the set of parentheses that is innermost. So if you look at this example, I have brackets here on the outside, but within these brackets I have a set of parentheses. So I'm going to calculate this portion first because it's on the inside. So 7 minus 4 is 3. I still have this squared here. Bring down the plus, the 3, the bracket, and plus 15. Since the 3 squared plus 3 is inside parentheses, that's what I'm going to focus on next. Within that, I have an exponent and an addition symbol. Next on our list for PEMDAS is exponents. So 3 squared would be 9. Within these parentheses, all I have left is addition, which is 12. Once you've calculated everything inside the parentheses, you'll notice that they disappear. Finally, 12 plus 15 is 27. Over here on this example, we have a fraction bar, which is this line right here. A fraction bar is considered a grouping symbol because it separates the top from the bottom. And you would look at it as if the top and bottom were separately in parentheses. So we would calculate the 7 times 4 first. Then we would calculate what's inside these parentheses on the bottom. The 8 plus 49 would give us 57. 57 minus 1 is 56. And so we would get 28 over 56. Notice that we always calculated the top and the bottom separately. Now 28 over 56 also reduces to 1/2. So the answer would be 1/2.